Did you know that sometimes I just don't even bother making a video when I feel inspired to talk about something because I haven't had time to put my makeup on yet? It's true, and I suspect I'm not the only one. You know who you are, and that's what I wanted to talk to you about today. Sweating the small stuff, or the not so small stuff sometimes. I'm Pippa, and I am intentionallyabundant.com, and like I said, I wanted to talk to you about sweating the small stuff, or not sweating the small stuff, or the not so small stuff. And this sort of came about because I was reading something that somebody posted on Facebook. So they had said something about being in an airport while they were traveling and there was no Wi-Fi, and they're like, the humanity, irony, right? And so somebody else chimed in, like, the entitlement that some people have, and that's a first world problem. Imagine what it's like if you had real problems. And the truth is that when you are having a problem, it seems like a real problem, right? So no matter how big or how small it is, it's a problem, and we're all entitled to feel our pain. And furthermore, we are entitled and ought to allow ourselves to kind of go through the full range of motion so that the intention is that you emerge on the other side a better person. And so when it comes to sweating the small stuff, like whether or not you have Wi-Fi in the airport, or whether or not I put makeup on, may or may not be important to somebody other than the person feeling it. And I'm just gonna, like, a little side note here. If it matters to you whether or not I put makeup on today, well, you can go ahead and turn the video off and keep on moving, because it shouldn't be important to you, and it's not important to me whether or not you put makeup on. Although I think you look awesome when you take the time to, do yourself up, but it's not necessary for me to like you or love you. And so feeling the full range of motion is important, but I think that sometimes we get stuck on the minutia, the silly little details of life. And I think that it's important to remember that the small stuff is the small stuff, even if it feels big right at the moment. And I'm going to go so far as to say that even the big stuff will at some point seem like the small stuff. And so that's my tip, that the big stuff or the little stuff will eventually feel like the small stuff, and to move past it, allow yourself to experience the full range of motion, and then move past it, and then just move on. Don't get stuck in it, because you are destined for greatness. You will accomplish great things as long as you set your mind to it and you focus on it, because you deserve it. I love you, I appreciate you, and I'll talk to you later.